So unlike yesterday, today I am feeling in the zone. I'm feeling like we're gonna kill Abomination today, and I'm quite happy about that. I feel like we're getting really close. I was watching the footage back last time and just being like, okay, I think I know where to improve. Like, I think I have to do the fight at night. It'll make it easier for us to see. I'm gonna go ahead and remove these two islands just to get rid of them, I think. Or maybe just remove that one and do the fight over in the snow biome. Actually, that might be a little bit easier. Let's do that. Let's pop over there. And what was it called? It's a City Buster? I think that's what it is. It should only break that, but it's possible that it might do a little bit more because it's kind of high up here. We'll see. Okay, let's. Oh, that's right. I don't have my pickaxe on. All right, let's switch this out. Pop that down. All right, here we go. Please work. I'm probably gonna have to cut this little part out. No? Maybe? It didn't do it? Odd. Normally it like breaks everything. It's really loud. Why didn't it? City Buster. Is it just like that one thing it didn't do? Let's try it with this. We're learning together. No? Okay. That's fine. I see what it's doing. I see what it's doing. We'll just dig down. Maybe that's new to the update. Who knows? Actually, it'd probably be easier to do it this way, huh? So yeah, I'm feeling into it today. I'm ready to get this boss done, and I'm ready to move on to the mutant. And I'm pretty sure that the next boss, even though you guys have been like, oh, you know, you know, like trying to tell me how much more difficult it's gonna be. I think because this always happens. This is a consistent thing where people will give me the heads up. Oh, this is gonna be a really hard fight. Oh, you better watch out then. And then I get into it, and because I've like psyched myself out of it being like a really difficult fight, I will then just crush it. So I have a feeling that the next fight might be a little bit easier, and that doesn't just come from me being cocky about this kind of thing. It is also the fact that when it boils down to it, this particular fight that we're doing with Abomination and the way that you have to piece things together isn't my thing. It's not my style. But if any other fight is just like slightly different, it might be a lot easier for me than this. This actually may end up being my hardest boss in the mod. And I think that's fine. I think it's okay to acknowledge the fact that we're struggling on this boss. It's a struggle bus, but we will get there. We will definitely get there. What are we on? We're on magic. Do we want to just jump in and go? I think we do. Let's go ahead and swap it to nighttime here. Ooh, that makes it nice and dark, but it also might make it a lot easier for us. Let's pop this, because it might make it a lot easier to see the projectiles. And yeah, already I'm noticing a difference. So I'm definitely down for that. We're gonna need to swap to melee. These I've actually noticed have been a lot easier for us to dodge. So dodging, I totally have misremembered what I was gonna say. Dodging those scythes and getting a lot better at that means that I don't need to use the pure heart, which is what I was doing before. What are we on? We're on ranged. And swap to ranged. That's a fairly easy phase. I enjoy that phase compared to, you know, some of these other ones that we're getting. I literally ran into that twice. Okay. We've been on magic for a while, so we're actually gonna swap to Conjurist because we're about to hit that. That's something I need to get better at, because our damage would get a lot better if I was actually paying attention to that. We'll get there. Where did he go? Okay, this is the transition. We'll go back to this. Dodge some of these boys. Okay, then we swap back. Yeah, these are not so bad for us. I think in general, I have a fairly easy time dodging those. Okay, and then Wizard Soul. Nope, I say that and then I ran into one. We can heal in a second though. Oh, that stupid thing. I swear, I hate that so much. Oh, missiles. I don't even know what we're on. We're on Conjurous. I ran into the thing because I paused. That's gonna actually end up throwing us off is doing these things where we're constantly having to swap things out. It is a kind of a pain in the butt, not gonna lie, but it is one of those things that as we do it more and more, we'll get better and better at it. I have a feeling like all of my NPCs here are gonna die. Actually, while I'm over here, because now I kind of have a feeling that this is gonna be what we end up going with. I'm just gonna go ahead and redo all of this. Get all menacing on it, even though I don't really feel like it's gonna make that big of a difference in the long run. Just getting it, any little extra bit out there is gonna help. So we'll get menacing all this, and then I'm gonna keep going with these attempts. Maybe mix things up. I'll update you guys as I'm going. All right, status update. As I've done this quite a lot so far, we're like 30 minutes into recording already. So I've swapped some things around. I need to get better at dodging this stuff. I'm still terrible at it. It's like my worst phase for this. I'm not swapping souls anymore because I'm not using them. And we've moved to using a couple of the forces for this. We're just gonna go ahead and do that. And then we're gonna swap to melee. So we're using the pause on this particular phase because it means that I actually have less of a difficulty with when it all catches back up. It's kind of nice. Oh, one. Oh my goodness, with these, I hate this stupid ability so much. There we go. That's a little bit better. All right, so now we're gonna phase transition. You ready for my big trick? This is it. I suck at this phase, so I am forgetting all about it. I used the encase gold to get through it. Yep, that's my trick. That's how we handle that transition. And then after this, he always charges, right? So we're starting to kind of learn that. So he starts doing that little chargey charge. It's really hard to stay in his circle as he moves there, as you can tell. And then we dodge these rockets or run straight into them. So I'm just kind of experimenting with this, and it seems to be working pretty okay because now I'm starting to get into a groove. Obviously, that was a fairly bad attempt, but we're using the Force of Will for the gold. It's fine. It's nice. Also, having the increased healing is pretty good. We're using the Force of Cosmos, as we should. Heart of the Master, yeah. Force of Spirit. I like this because of the shield that can reflect projectiles, and then everything else is the same. Now, here's something that I've changed, and something that I'm having a hard time remembering as I do it. Our one force, what is it called? Force of the Cosmos has this double tap down to toggle stealth and spawn a vortex. Now, I don't like the stealth, right? So the stealth slows us down, does a bit more extra range damage, but that slowdown is really crappy. Let's find, where is it? So I like the voids though. So we're gonna turn off the stealth. Now what the voids do is they appear to, I haven't confirmed this, I'm just going based on what I could kind of tell. They appear to suck in projectiles. Okay, so what did I get there? How did I get an ale tosser? I guess it doesn't matter. So what we're gonna do, get our summons out here, because we're gonna have those going into the fight. So, oh crap, where'd our summon go? We dropped it somewhere. It's around here somewhere. Oh goodness. All right, hold on, let me find my summon. I apparently broke magic storage. I was trying to craft some of these things. Here, let's see if we can get it. Let's go back to Abomination. Yeah, it used some of my stuff, but it didn't use the pirate map or the goblin battle standard. I did the +2 on it, and then it like freaked out. Let's try this again. Goblin battle standard. So we'll get 2 of those, and 2 of the pirate maps. Right? 2. Yeah, apparently I researched this thing on accident. Okay, there's one. Craft. Okay, that worked just fine. Craft. Whatever. Okay, now I can learn that. And then we can go into here and go to Abominations. Curse. There, now I don't even have to worry about it. Okay, well, let's head back over here. So, we're on ranged. We're about to be on magic. Now, I'm gonna wait for summoner. And then we'll just go straight in with summoner. All right, here we go. So, oh, I'm using the wrong one. No, that one. There we go. So, yeah, I want to double check this vortex. That's, like I said, seems to suck in projectiles. It might be, I might have turned it off on accident, actually. Did I? Because it wasn't spawning it. Maybe I accidentally spawned it. Okay, so he's gonna do this, which is when we pause it. We just literally sit here and just wail on him, which gives us a bunch of easy damage. And then we just kind of dodge for a second here because it rains everything down. And then he does this. And then I really should be using the summon weapon. Okay, and then we're gonna swap back to melee here. And then we just wait in our little crystal. This is my new favorite strategy for this phase because I hate this phase. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, and then we go back to range, and then he's gonna start charging us after this. All right, here it comes. I gotta get better at dodging him. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad at it. And it doesn't help that he moves the stupid ring. So it's really hard to dodge him. Another thing I'm not doing, and actually I probably should be, something to consider here, is let's turn off those meteors. You know what? First things first, meteor shower, turn them off. It's actually kind of distracting me. So one thing I should be doing instead of using precision mode is be using the solar charge because it's pretty good. So maybe I should try charging around a little bit. Let's get my summons out again. Then we can go into magic. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm so bad at this stupid mechanic. It's really agitating, actually. I just can't seem to get that one little movement mechanic down. I've tried going straight up and down. I've tried going different angles. It just doesn't work for me. There's something about it. It just doesn't jive. This is a little easier, actually. I like this one. I like this one quite a lot. But yeah, the other one, not so much. I don't like this. Maybe if I just go straight up. Maybe if I just go straight down. Like, that's what I tell myself every time. Then I do it, and I always get hit. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong there. It's tough. I'm sure I'll have a bunch of comments on it. But it's, yeah, I don't know what it is. Okay, now we get to do the fun thing of just, hey, let's take a moment and just let the fight do its thing. I'm not doing a bunch of damage. My summon is kind of helping me out there, but it is what it is. He's gonna launch a bunch of these out. You know what I could try doing? I could try pausing here and getting some easy damage in, but I'm gonna have to really watch these projectiles because they kind of go a little crazy, as you can tell. Oh my goodness, stop running into the wall. It's so agitating. Okay. Back to summon weapon. Oh, this is bad. I hate this stupid mechanic. You got to get to the other side of him with that sickle. The sword thing comes down. It shows the line of the path that it's going to take. And then it does it. And then you have to basically be close to him and go to the other side of him. It reminds me, and maybe some of you will know what I'm talking about when I say this, but it reminds me of Diablo 3. Malthael, when you fight him, does this thing where he jumps into the center of the boss area and then will straight up just like do this little scythe attack. It's really freaking annoying, but you have to get behind him. And then when you do, you always dodge it. So it's like a dead zone behind him. And it's kind of the same thing with that. You just got to get to the dead zone and then you're Gucci. Tough to do though, right? Like, it's easier said than done. That is a very tough thing to do because of the rest of the movement that's involved in the pre-phases to that, right? Heal up. I have a hard time hitting him with this weapon, but it is what it is. You know what? Going just straight up and straight down seems to work pretty well for that. Let's swap back to Summoner. Maybe I do the same thing here. That's actually a good way to practice that little phase, honestly. Maybe I use the gold for this charge, because I inevitably take so much damage here. So what if we just like gold into this? Let him do that, right? So, okay, this is kind of a bad time to come out of this. Like a really bad time. I don't even know what I'm on. I'm on mage. Oh, I hate that one. That one's a tough one. Because you have to go through the scythes before they scissor. Because when they come together, the one goes between the other one. So you kind of have to find the gap and get between it. All right, I think I cracked this first phase. So if I just fall, right, I'm not taking any damage. Okay, and then I go straight up. Right? Same thing. And then he transitions here, right? And then we just kind of do our normal dodgy dodge. And move around for his little things. And then he's going to do this, which is really easy for us to dodge, minus the boss getting all up in our grill there. Same thing. I'm just going to go straight up. I'm not even holding the button. Okay, and then he's gonna do this again. And we're gonna dodge his little things. Then we phase transition. And I just do the same thing. I just kind of move up and over just a tiny bit on this one. Okay, then he does this. We go back to melee. And then, yeah, this is where I just say, go ahead and do your thing, my guy. Just let him just have fun there. And then we're going to do this. Now, this part is always randomized about what he decides to do, which is a little unfortunate. Oh my goodness, but oh, that's a tough one to pause on, because then I have the projectiles lasting from the previous phase going into that second one. So that's a tough one to pause on. But I think you get the point of, like, I've figured out that the dodging in the first phase, which means I've kind of figured out the dodging in that second phase, which allows me then to basically ignore using the gold on that, minus the fact that I'm getting hit right now in every sense. Look, I just had to say something, right? That's how it works. I'm like, I'm doing really well, and then I just get hit by everything. That's not what doing really well means, then. That's the exact opposite. You're not doing well at all. You're actually doing very bad. I'm talking, is what it is. I just need to go back into focus mode. You know what? That's the furthest I've gotten. And after that, it's just repetition. So did I just do it? Did we just figure it out? I think we might have. We were very close that time. We were under half-life. I gotta clean up some of the phases. That purple scythe phase is one of them. I just don't get it often enough to be able to practice it. Maybe when I get to one of those phases and I have the gold coin, I should use it. That actually probably be the best way to kind of get through our first kill. But man, we're getting real close here. I have never seen that before. That was new. I've gotten to the boss like below half health several times now, probably like 8 or 9 times. Never seen that ability. Now I got something new to learn. I assume it's just like getting off over to the side and then going from there. All right, let's try this again with commentary this time. Going for big gun. Seems to do a little bit more damage. So I've been utilizing it instead. It's hard to switch to the mage weapon though. It's really kind of agitating because it takes so long to switch after you fire. And we're already on summoner. And now we're utilizing our dashes to dodge. Okay, he's gonna do this. This is an annoying little phase too when he does it. It's few and far between when he does it in the first phase, but when he does do it, it's really agitating. As is most of the things with this boss, but we're just pushing through, Big laser beam. Dodging out of the way. Oh, missed that one. Just gonna wait. Straight into the mage. All right, phase transition. Basically the same thing as the first phase dodges. Just gotta play better. Literally ran right into him. I've been nailing that the moment I start talking. I just can't do it. Doesn't that figure? Doesn't that figure? All right, let's try this again with commentary again. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's a tough fight, you know? Not gonna lie, it's a tough fight. I don't like it, actually. I don't think it's a fun fight. That's the thing. There's a difference between a fun fight and a tough fight. Sometimes they're the same thing, sometimes they're not. In this case, I actually don't like the design of this fight from just a fundamental level. It's not my favorite type of fight. So it is a bit of a slog, but you know, like I said, we are getting through it. I'm getting a strategy here and it seems to be working. We just gotta press on. Did we? Oh my goodness, we did it. I didn't even have my microphone anywhere near me. Oh, I need a break. I need a. Oh, and this is where many of you learn that I have a standing desk. I just get up and walk away. I can't believe we did it. Oh my goodness, I'm shaking so bad right now. Oh, I can't believe we did it. I can't believe we did it. Let's very carefully get rid of some of these. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that. Okay, so what we did is I honed it down to this set of accessories in which I'm using the Force of Will because the gold encasement is so good. The Force of the Cosmos, Force of Spirit. We're using the Heart of the Master, of course, Flight, Mastery Soul, Colossus Soul, and Terra Force, along with the Universe Core. Now, strategy-wise, what I was doing was... I don't have long to explain this. I've been playing for over 2 hours. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is going to be like a 30-something minute episode. Maybe, probably less than that. So what I did was I decided to just utilize the freeze a little bit more. And after my second attempt of trying to use the freeze a bit more, that was the kill. So maybe that's the key that I've kind of been missing. It's just when I'm like, okay, I need a break. Let's just full on DPS. Let's do as much damage as possible because I feel like my damage isn't quite high enough. So what I did is I utilized the pause a little bit more. And then what we did after that was we utilized the gold encasement in very particular scenarios. So like if he did the big laser beams across the entire thing, that thing is the worst attack that he has. The reason why is because it forces you into one section, and then when it does all the laser beams across, it puts little mines that don't go away for quite a while just throughout the center, and then you're expected to go back to the other side dodging the mines. Now, if the mines weren't there, it wouldn't be so bad, but because the mines are there, you just constantly take damage. It's like impossible to get to the other side without using the charge or I don't know, maybe like Rod of Discord or something. Like you would have to get to the other side, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to do so. So instead of just dealing with that, I just decided let's golden case that if I ever came across it, which I believe I did on that one. And then yeah, just like full on just DPS, just go as far DPS as I can, trying to master the little dodges here and there. Oh, I cannot believe we finally did it. Now we can move on. Well, maybe. Now we can move on to the mutant. First things first, we are going to, I'm not even going to quick research. I've learned my lesson from the last time. We're going to research the Abomination Relic. We're just going to go ahead and, I didn't mean to grab a whole stack of those, but you know what? This is absolutely earned right there. That was so earned. Okay, what's the Warding Abominable Wand? It's a material. What's it a material for? The Styx Gazer. Oh, this is like end game item. Or is it? Yeah, Broken Hilt. I assume that's from that. And Eternal Energy, I assume it's from Mutant. Okay, so grants immunity to Abominable Fang. Oh, that's going to make that a lot easier. Oh, that's going to be like when we got the Universe Core. That is going to make that a lot easier because specifically, we're going to open up a bunch of slots here, I think. Increase critical strike damage gained per Sparkling Adoration Graze and halves heart cooldown. Interesting. Spectral Abomination periodically manifests to support your critical hits. Oh, and we're critting all the time with our current build. With Styx Armor, charges energy when Gaze is maxed. Do we have Styx Armor? No, we have Eridanus. You can endure any attack and survive with 1 life. Endurance recovers when you reach full life again. Ooh, that's nice. Seems like something's missing. Interesting. All right, let's go ahead and open this treasure bag because we need this abominable energy. I can't even research it. We just need it. We need it specifically for the Soul of Terraria, which is going to get us just the best item. It gives us all of the stuff It gives us all of the stuff. I could do Soul of the Master, but yeah, like at that point, I'm gonna, ooh, Styx armor. So, yeah, I need to do, this is the thing. I need to do the Soul of Terraria and just get that done and out of the way. Even though Soul of the Universe would be pretty good, because also, ooh, that's a tough one. That's a real tough one, because we could get the Soul of the Universe. 66% increase all damage for your current weapon class. Hot damn. That is like really good. Because these are only 30%. It's over double. Man, do we get that or do we get the Soul of Terraria? Because with the Soul of Terraria, it frees up spots so I can use this. If I make this, it doesn't free up the spot. It just replaces this. I'm gonna go with the Soul of Terraria. I think that's the call. I think that's the call. Yeah, so let's go ahead and make it. We're gonna go ahead and take this stuff off. Because it's gonna, like I said, it's gonna free up all these spots. It's gonna make this a lot easier to refight. I'm gonna drop these in there. Boop. We're gonna drop that in there. Boop. We're gonna drop, is that all of them? I feel like I might be missing one. Which one am I missing? I'm missing the Force of Life, which I actually haven't made. What am I missing from the Force of Life? Goodness. It's one of those, isn't it? Problem is, I don't remember what I'm missing from this. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up and get the pumpkin. Okay, I don't have the pumpkin enchantment, so we know that. Do we have the bee enchantment? We have the bee enchantment. We definitely have spider. So we can get the spider enchantment. The turtle enchantment, I don't think we have. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make that. And then the beetle enchantment we definitely have. There it is. So how do I make the turtle enchantment? Turtle gear, cactus, chlorophyte, yellets. Okay, easy peasy. You know, I'm gonna get these crafted real quick. All right, this is the last stuff I need for the pumpkin one. So let's pop those in there. Let's go pumpkin. Boom. Let's go ahead and learn that one. So we can grab it and then make the Force of Life. Unfavored all those. Force of Life. And then let's learn that. And then we could grab, oh goodness, where is it? Why is my brain not seeing it? Force of Life. Okay, whatever. It was, I think it was just like blending in. And then Soul. Oh my goodness, what am I missing now? Shadow Force. I definitely have a Shadow Force, right? No, I haven't even researched. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's try this again. So we're gonna pop all these in here. I wouldn't have killed the shadow dude. I forgot his name. And it dropped the Necro enchantment, which is the only one that I needed apparently. No. Force of Shadow. Bam. So we could pop this in here. Do that. Okay, I think that's everything. Soul. Oh, there it is. Bam. Okay. Craft. Put that in there. Bam. Do we have it? The Soul of Terraria, baby. Oh my goodness. That feels nice. So we got the Soul of Terraria. That is amazing. Which actually allows us to use the... We have the heart of the ba-ba-ba, but do we have the other heart as a ba-ba-ba? You know what I mean? You know the ba-ba-ba. Crap, what was that thing called? It was, I thought it was heart something or other. The like crystal, maybe that's what it's called. Crystal. Yeah. Here, let's go. Deviant energy. Okay, so let's, oh, maybe it was from this. That's Deviant's curse. No, okay, so this makes, crap. What the heck was this thing called? No, it's not. I gotta look this up. Aha, I searched it with Grace. Sparkling Adoration. Sparkling, yeah. So this can actually help us out a bit, right? Because this thing does increase blah, blah, blah. Spectral Abomination, blah, blah, blah. Wait, where is it? Yeah, increased crit damage gained per sparkling, Adoration Graze and halves heart cooldown. Like, that's pretty good. And then this is, oh, hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh, dear. All right. And this is a, oh, I was typing. I'm all flabbergasted. And this is a thing for this. Okay. We're not making that, but now we have an extra slot and that allows us to maybe put the Pure Heart on or the Deathbringer Fairy. Actually, that actually might be good because then we're not getting berserked, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Or I could just swap these souls out. I think either way, these refights are going to be so easy.